So Black Ops and Black Ops 2 have recently re-released on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and it has just been so much fun going back and playing like what I would consider like authentic Call of Duty. And what I mean by that is if you've played any Call of Duty games recently, they're just kind of like these weird amalgamations of like Fortnite, like multiverse stuff and like weird, pay to win, or not pay to win, but like DLC and microtransaction bloat. And it just distracts from the game, which is at the end of the day, it's just like, having fun in the FPS game, shooting people, running around cool and fun maps and everything. And just kind of being immersed in this like cool bro shooter. And it's like, there just isn't any games nowadays that do that anymore. Like when I booted this game up, I just had access to all these different quote unquote skins, different soldiers, right? I didn't have to pay anything. And I think a lot of it's contextual, like depends on the type of perks you pick. Like I think if you pick Ghost, a lot of your characters you can pick from have like ghillie suits on and stuff. But it's like you just turn on the game and it like instantly loads because I'm playing on I bought a PS4 just for this experience. I went to a nearby city because I would live in a pretty rural area. I bought a PS4 with a controller, power cable for probably like, let's say like 120 bucks. And I made an account. I bought PlayStation Plus because you need to for multiplayer. And then I bought Black Ops 1. And I will say they do resell the DLC, which is kind of silly for how old this game is. But they package it all into one purchase for like, I don't know, say like $7 or $13 or something. But I do that, and then I have this entire game. I don't have to buy anything else. There's nothing else they can sell me. All the maps are now unlocked because I bought them. And I mostly got it for the zombies maps. I don't think I ever really played the original multiplayer DLC maps. But, and with that zombies DLC, you get all the original maps from like World at War. And like those are some of my favorites, right? So you just have this like experience that just doesn't really exist anymore. I don't know how this development team or whoever worked on this like re-release was able to push through for it because like it's like perfect. There's like no bloat. They didn't change anything. Like I think what was it? Modern Warfare was remastered or something, and I mean like it just felt like the iPad version of whatever that game used to be. Like all the menus were reworked to be like it looked like I don't know like modern or minimalist like Apple aesthetics in a Call of Duty game. When it's like, no, I want to like load into a game. I want to go to a lobby, pick a map, hear a bunch of people talking trash and really low quality microphones, which I think even in this game, the microphones are low quality. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I love it. It's great. That's what I want. And then I want to just jump in the game with a bunch of guitar riffs every time I get leveled up and prestige and all that. And like, that's exactly what I'm experiencing. And there's a lot of people playing. Like, I'm playing on Asian, like, Japan servers. And, like, I'm getting a lot of high-ping lobbies because I have to connect with other people, probably in, like, America and whatnot. Surprisingly, a lot of Australians, which is really funny. Like, people don't talk very much, but, like, Aussie COD it's a good time, the few times I've seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, like, this is what I've been wanting. So, like, that's why I immediately went out and spent, I dropped probably, like, $150, $160 just to re-experience this because it's like this is what I've been like saying to myself in my head, like this is what I want out of a Call of Duty game. I don't want a remaster. I don't want because like if they did their own original take on it, which they have been doing, I guess it's just I don't know. It's not authentic. You know what I mean? And like in this game, I don't know if there's skill-based matchmaking, but like it's in such a new state that even if there is, it doesn't feel like it. And I hate skill-based matchmaking. Like, as I've gotten older, I've come to realize that all these games have been pushing like competitive on you, and it's like hardcore competitive is fun for like 10% of the gaming population. Like, what most people probably really want is to just load up the game, jump in right away, have some fun, and then get off. You know what I mean? And another big thing with this that I'm hoping to test soon is we have split screen in this. So I haven't been able to test it yet because I haven't had any people over, but so with this version I should be able to do dual screen multiplayer split screen, so I can have me and another friend playing multiplayer together. And then LAN I believe should be 4-player split screen, which the TV I have is probably too small for that, but we're going to try it. and we're going to try to play like 4-person zombies, 4-person like 2v2s maybe, or free for all or gun game. Like, dude, like here's the thing. With modern Call of Duty games, they're like these bloated engines with bloated DLC, and you don't even get split screen. Now, like, I would rather take a worse looking Call of Duty game if I could have split screen. Because, like, the way these games are set up nowadays, it's like you have to buy 2 PlayStations, and then you both would need a PlayStation account, and then you would both need PS Plus or whatever. And it's just like, that's so antisocial. Like, and then you get into these modern lobbies, and like I said, people haven't been talking too much, but there's still been some voice communications over these games that I've played, and it's like, I don't know, gaming has just becomes like so isolated, and like, you jump in the competitive queue, and then, you know, you lose your ranked game, and then you have a really bad time because you lost your ranked game, and then everyone's like mean to each other. They only talk to be mean to each other, which is different from the COD banter of like, hey, you suck, quit camping, you know what I mean? It's more like, you know, you play Valorant, it's like, oh, you suck, we lost this ranked game because of you. And then it's so, I don't know. It's a different type of being mean. Anyways. And then the other thing is, like, I prefer this version where it's just like I'm playing as generic soldier dude. Like, you know, modern Call of Duty games, they have like, I don't want to play as Snoop Dogg. I don't want to play as Nicki Minaj. And I'm not joking. If you're unaware, like, go look at the types of skins and stuff that they're selling in these games. Like, and like, I don't want to like get anime gun. Like, it's so like, it's unauthentic, and it's like so like, and this is kind of overused, but it's so like soy boy. It's like, what is this soy DLC? You're making me pay for this like effeminate, like weird, I don't know, it's so weird. But yeah, I don't know. I've been having a good time, and I'm really looking forward to trying to play split screen with more people. I've been doing like quote unquote COD nights at my apartment, right? But I've all been doing it on PC, and the only way you can do it on PC is if you download what is essentially like a hacked client that boots up 4 instances of whatever game you're trying to play, and it barely works. It barely works. But this, at least, you know, I've been playing single player, it just boots up right away. It's awesome. And the other thing is, since this is 1, a PS4, and 2, like, I don't know, like a 10-year-old plus game, my PlayStation's only drawing like, say, 50, 70 watts from the wall, compared to my gaming PC, which draws probably like 500 to like 600 watts, depending on the peaks. Like, imagine, like, especially with like, you know, gas prices going up, and I'm living in Japan, so like, Japan's really dependent on fuel imports, right? So if I'm playing a modern Call of Duty game, having a worse time, I'm having to pay for basic features, I'm spending more on energy. Like, it's insane, you know what I mean? And, you know, with how fast computers are nowadays, it's like, you're telling me you don't have any of the engineering prowess required to make like a slightly worse looking but like split screen capable game. Like, seriously. So anyways, I've been having fun with this. I might get Black Ops 2. I don't know. I've already spent so much money just getting to this state already, but I think I even though it was expensive buying Black Ops 1 and the DLC, the way I look at it is, hey, maybe it's showing the developers or whoever owns the IP, like, hey, this is what people want. So if you're having trouble selling your modern games, maybe look back a little bit. See what made you popular in the first place. So, thanks for watching.